Awusuan sama yɛtete enye nsɛm papa kura every NDC headquarters atena ye ekyerese Asiedu Nketia Johnson, the chairman for the National Democratic Congress, Omane Boama, anyasa nketo ye party headquarters wo kyese obi a kyerɛ democratic power ne nyina no nan wada wo kai ya NDC omo de betu dwase o isi or fa kwamboni so akyinkyim omo nsa e do omo sa gu mochi ene nsɛm na do so pa menim se what tibi na omo nyina no isi frɛ ye empanyifo wo ɛda ye parties anu nyina so mehia na omo ha omo concern am famra na Omane Boama kogina NDC na mu koye no one empanyifo nkaye ena isi bisa se ne ha no a omo kana bonte no omo famra Omane Boama ejina ho sa na no na yisi ekyerɛkyerɛ ni nsɛm ba ba mu a eno se se dede no ko amoyɛ na bonte no fa so obi ani so nemum ɛyɛ ade a ɛboa ena isi no ɛyɛ na wo call party headquarters na all church nsɛm na Johnson say Nketia say hey ɛwo se ka kyenkyena omo kyerem kra ga se won tiase no na ne also say hey ebra we general secretary ye lose poto na ire go pie kwato which evidence abusia enya sam ketwa we tu no we twa no we tu no we twa we de si no we bunkam no enya sam ketwa ye bra ne go tie de ekoso ankasa ewo NDC headquarters.
There was something at IPAC, wasn't there? And so what was it about? A demonstration was called by the NDC that they needed a forensic audit analysis. Why is my shirt? They needed a forensic audit analysis of the Electoral Commission data. It became a big fight. The NDC were concerned the Electoral Commission will not accede to their demands, so they decided to use protest. So they organized a protest which we all know about, and I had some videos, but I don't think it's ready. So the protest went out on last Tuesday, 2 weeks ago, Tuesday was it? And the protest was about the Electoral Commission's data is compromised. This is the position that the NDC took. Please, you should get the NDC statement as well ready here, please. The one we used on Tuesday. The Electoral Commission data, they said, was compromised. And as a result of that, the Electoral Commission was preparing to rig the election for the new patriotic party, isn't it? Okay. So they went on demonstration to alert Ghanaians. Many Ghanaians were concerned. In fact, many neutral Ghanaians were concerned about the Electoral Commission that, look, you should just get the thing done when it has to be done. No, I'll take it, but not now. I'll take it later. I'll take it later in the build-up. Let's get the Omane Boama story. Yes, so this is what happened. So Electoral Commission said, let's have an IPAC meeting and let NDC come and tell us. So the IPAC meeting went on. This is one of the fallouts from the IPAC meeting. Confusion rocks, and I'm reading from the website. I'll get it for you soon. Where is there? Confusion rocks NDC's elections after disgraceful performance at IPAC meeting. This looks like and that's Omane Boama's photograph over there. Confusion rocks NDC elections after disgraceful performance at IPAC. Why is the writer calling it disgrace? I think that's a strong word that we may not be able to repeat, but after disappointing, if you like. Disappointing performance at the IPAC. Let's get on with it. So it says, that's all it is, eh? That's all? Yes. Okay. It says, NDC's Director of Elections, NIT, Dr. Edward Omane Boama, is facing serious charges of working to sabotage the NDC in the upcoming elections. After failing woefully to present any evidence to back all the NDC's false claims about the voters register, fingers are pointing at Dr. Omane Boama for being the mastermind behind the disgrace that hit the party. The NDC headquarters is currently on fire as Johnson Asiedu Nketia is making it very clear that it was John Mahama who imposed the mole, as they call him, Omane Boama, on the NDC. Suddenly, Asiedu Nketia is saying that Omane Boama is an MPP person with no election experience, and John Mahama must be blamed for the mess that Omane has put the NDC into. Other national executives are also condemning Omane Boama for his poor performance at the IPAC meeting, with some executives calling for his immediate dismissal. Obviously, Omane Boama knows nothing, as the article says, about managing elections, and his gross incompetence is now evident. Well, these are very strong words, and this is our opinion of Omane Boama. This is the opinion of the writer. But what happened in the IPAC meeting? Omane Boama was unable to justify or to give evidence to the Electoral Commission. But hold on Omane Boama a little bit. Just hold on Omane Boama a little bit. Let's come to the reality of the matter. Omane Boama is Director of Communications of the party. ICT Director. Okay. So Omane Boama says that he has identified something that is wrong in the voters register, and whatever he has identified is inimical to the fortunes of the NDC come December 2024. Now, this is my question. If I'm a political party, I'm a member of a political party at the top level, and one of us has found something, don't we sit down in a room and interrogate what he has found ourselves before we go to IPAC, so that when they went to IPAC, that presentation of whatever was wrong with the document could have been done by any of the top executives, either Fifi Kwete, Johnson, Asiedu, Nketia, Samiji. They could all have done it. Because Omane Boama is working for them. He alerts you on a problem. You have to interrogate him and find out what was the problem. Now, I remember one of the meetings of the election petition, Akufo-Addo's election petition of 2013. And one of the meetings that was held prior to the election petition being filed. And the way in which people like Napo, Kenatefa, Edward Boateng, Jacob Lamte, the way they were interrogated by the MPP people, that are you sure you have a case? Are you sure we can go to court? And one of the people leading the interrogation was C1 himself, the candidate who they were telling you have been cheated. He was at the forefront of interrogating in private meetings with them whether they really had a case to go to court. And I still remember that when after those meetings had ended, the case was made and time was, they had 2 more days to file, the candidate said that let me go to President Kufuor and tell him what we have found and that we are going to court. This is the various level of checks and balances that the allegations of electoral fraud went through before the MPP filed the case at the Supreme Court, including the candidate who was being told that you have been cheated. He was leading the interrogation that, are you sure I've been cheated? Are you sure this is correct? Is that parliamentary figures that say add up? I was there, I saw it. And that is the, so I took it for granted that all political parties do that. When one person can say, hey, guys, we have been cheated. Wait. They will sit that person in a room and interrogate him that, you said we have been cheated. Show us where we have been cheated. The rest of Ghana is not watching that meeting. We are not in that meeting. So you can finish with that. Apparently, that didn't happen. It didn't happen. So once Omane Boama said so and so, they were in a hurry to go on the streets because Omane Boama said and they believed him. So now Omane Boama came to the IPAC and said, IPAC said, Jack, where are you? Where is the information? Now this is the demonstration. This is Idrisu Haruna, former minority leader, NDC faithfuls. This is all of them chanting on the streets about the need for a forensic audit of the voters register. This was the hoax. The need for the, this is Samiji Omane Boama's analysis and his information leading all of these people. Not all of them are NDC people. Some are genuine Ghanaians who want the right thing to be done and who were worried that if the Electoral Commission can conduct a forensic audit just so that everything is fine, why are they refusing to do so? Even journalists were railroaded into this kind of argument, boxing themselves into asking the Electoral Commission, what do you... this photograph. Now, MPP is sharing this photograph and calling them forensic audit viewers. Me, I don't know how to analyze photographs. This is a group of leaders of the party who have just left an IPAC meeting. They've just come out of an IPAC meeting. Please, do they look like they've been beaten up by water? I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I beg you. I'm not saying anything. This is my man. Johnson Asiedu Nketia is always my man. This is Omane Boama whispering something to Fifi Kwete. Fifi Kwete wants to slap him. Then you go and embarrass us. You can't stand here and you are whispering. Nobody is smiling at the camera except the lady. Thank God for women. Thank God for women. Look at the lady. She is smiling. Yamin, my man from Kumasi, is not happy. This man is not, I don't know his name. Is that Kofi Ato? No, it's not Kofi Ato. This man is not happy. Fifi Kwete is stern and angry. Omane Boama is trying to hide his embarrassment by trying to whisper something as if there's some strategy going on. Asiedu Nketia is brutally angry. This man here is okay. He's tired. He's just tired. He's wondering why all of this should happen. But viewers, this is the matter. They are politicians. Politics is a nice thing. You are going to IPAC meeting. You have already sent people on the streets to go and demonstrate that the voters register is wrong and that the voters register is being prepared to mar the election. We have had successful elections from 96, 2000, up to 2004. We are ready for another election that we anticipate should be successful. You are alleging to us as a key and important stakeholder in the party, in the government system, in the political system. You are alleging to us that there is a problem with the voters register. All of us will be concerned about it. All of us will be eagerly concerned about this matter. We will be. So everybody was. Now they came to the Electoral Commission. Come and show us the matter. Look at my man, my uncle, Johnson Asiedu Nketia. He's my uncle. Oh. Look at him. He's angry. And I can understand why he's angry. Asiedu Nketia is no minnow when it comes to elections. He understands it. He knows what to do. Asiedu Nketia can run election in Kenya. He can run election everywhere. He's been doing it for that long. So he's beginning to wonder that, Omane Boama, what happened? Here is Ikweadonko speaking after the IPAC meeting when the NDC had been could not indicate the need for a forensic audit. This is Ikweadonko.
Midaya me say obetna konyenso esu fidi amanfo sumo no NDC for ade papa nanso so obetna de court bra no obetwe edini and the court nanso o mani muguase ka wo mo ni nyina echi no yasa obetwe edini me amesi we ya make say isi ka say obi afa nipa emetna table no ba bia ye twe edini obi afa nipa mra na ye hu se ye be twe no obi antimi anka ho asem me nipa koi ba bia be me nipa ko bi ni nyina echi no ya twe edini kama what the book ya the challenge nyina ka ho the fake ka ho so obi a wonya efie no watwe ya ntwe obi a wonya ganani ya ntwe ada na mo ha ni pesa wonu se nya me de ne bae onya ko pa de ne bae wo ye dai mo boa be bompa ye se nya ko pa san tanachi kwam bia so wonyi na finti wo ye oba sonko wo ye nipa sonko me boa ba so mpro ha yi ni pen fo no pen wo bo ma ba so ada na mo tete sa me ya me kan tinti me he mo se nipa duonu mo asai ya ye wuwe wo ade ni mo ye sa be he e mo boa ana na mo twa nto sa wo se wo twa ba bia ya ade no ana na mo tisa ana mo kwa ye twa diri I say kukum na makotwetwo eno na nchen yes amla kekos what's up for trade dey for going before and before the boy about so ate someone kasa na mo asa kwa twetwo aba dadie mpo be dey for bodechi we say afi ho ba ka so o ma kotokuro so sikai twetwo nipa e dey la mo ye o ma yes bo dey kwai o ma no wo dia Menya so ya papa ne fa tuaba abaya ya batui e ya fa ye fi so ba ye bi akama boni bi ada ala ti da wo yasa mo kura no mo be ina chi no be ina chi no mo ni mo
There's something about the tree language there. When they say it, there's some words that is that I mean, everybody in the studio was laughing. But this is it. These are the intellectual class. Dr. Omane Boama is a medical doctor. He put up some documents and went to IPAC, completely embarrassed himself. The not that well educated and successful entrepreneur Ikweadonko is asking him, Omane Boama, he's asking the intellectual. This is what happens. This is what happens when the purpose of education is lost. This is what happens. She is not as educated as any of the people here. Yamin, Fifi Kwete has PhD, Asiedu Nketia has double masters, Sami Jemfi is a lawyer. This man, I don't know his qualification, but he must be up there. All of these degrees put together, they were flawed by Ikweadonko, who simply asked that why? Why you lying like that? He said, because the screen was there. Omane Boama is here. Now put the matter before IPAC. Flatly failed. Completely embarrassed. But why they think the Electoral Commission work is a joke? It's intellectual. You have to grind the thing. You have to crack the numbers and be sure of what. Didn't they see Dr. Baumia in the election petition court? When they ask him, yes, Dr. Baumia, primary school, AME Zion, he says, no, you are looking at the duplicate. Turn the next page. You have to spend time on the thing. It's not a simple matter. You have to spend time on it. You think that is just propaganda? This propaganda behavior. Why they have a propaganda secretary in the person of Samuel Jemfi? Samuel Jemfi, He's the propaganda. The only political party that has a propaganda secretary. It was Daniel Boche, the eternal general secretary of the NPP, who browbeats them on radio every day, said that NDC has somebody called propaganda secretary. Open your dictionary. Propaganda means lies. This is a party that is set out for lies. Fifi Kwete was propaganda secretary of the party. So I think it's gone into their head that everything is propaganda. You can just say anything and get away. Just say that, oh, the Electoral Commission thing is compromised. There are 235 names. Just say it. And then after that, go on demonstration. Akufo-Addo has fought so hard for all of us to get demonstration. So they enjoy it. Go on demonstration and let the Ghanaian people know no policy initiative. I don't understand why that is happening. It didn't used to be. And I've been covering these elections for a long time. At least today I've showed you some of the things we used to do. We've been covering, this is not how it used to be. When did it become, Victor Smith, are you watching? When did your NDC become like this? Victor Smith, sometimes he calls me. Ambassador Victor Smith, when did your NDC become like this? The NDC that I knew. Victor Smith, I used to come to your office every afternoon when you were working for Mrs. Rollins at Ridge, and we'll talk about NDC and PP. I'll come there, I'll come and meet Tony Edu in your office. Victor Smith, you remember, even on 2 occasions, I met Fly Lieutenant Rollins in your office. And you told me that JJ is there. I was afraid to go and see him. And you said we played about it, and then I ran away and I don't see him. When did that NDC of 2002, when did it become like this? When did it become like, what is this? When did NDC go to IPAC without any document? NDC used to laugh at MPP that they come to IPAC with nothing. Rojo Metal Nunu, Alaji Hudu Yaya, these were the men. The guy who used to wear the stiletto, what's his name? George Kwenu Metal. Yes, the NDC people who are listening, they know what I'm talking about. George Kwenu Metal, he was in the headquarters. They were preparing for IPAC. I've been there at Asalam Down near Paloma, the old office. When they sit down and they are preparing for meeting, George Kwenu Metal is there, Alhaji Hudiaya is standing there, Peter Podube is there. They are doing proper work. Ebeyo, what is this? NDC, big political party. When did they come to this? That NDC can go to IPAC with a whole Dr. Boama's allegation falling flat like that. So that Donko is saying the things she's saying, and I'm trying to trust her. Why? Okay, Kofi Apalo also has something to say. What did he say?
We had no time to waste. So from now to 7 December, it's 65 days or 67 days. When are we going to do this forensic audit? 276 constituencies, 40,000 polling stations, 18 million registered voters. Who's going to do that auditing in less than 60 days? So, NDC, please stop this request because it's not going to help anybody. And mind you, this is a biometric register. No dead person can come out from her grave or his grave to come and vote. So if there's a dead person on the register, what is it going to do to affect your results? So please, this one is non-starter. We shouldn't have even sent that request here. You have wasted everybody's time.
This is Kwame Abuja. Sorry. Kwame Abuja is a friend of Metro TV. I didn't see. He's an architect. Yeah, I've just been told. He's a good morning Ghana friend. He's a friend of Metro TV. So, lawyer, architect, banker, MBA, medical doctor, financial management authority, financial analyst. I'm not sure about the lady. Yamin too, I think, is a lawyer. All of these qualifications could not stand the test of time before the IPAC meeting, and if you don't have to pass the verdict. Okay, no problem. We'll leave it here. It's